Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing great. Thank you so much for liking and sharing my videos and subscribing my channel Sukhi Sukhada. If you have not watched my earlier videos, please go on channel and check the watch list and you will find all my videos in English and Marathi over there. Thank you so much once again. So today we will talk about how to be happy by helping others and getting help from others. This video will be in two parts. The part one will talk more about how we can be happy, how we can get happiness by just asking small little helps from our near and dear ones. So friends, these helps could be in terms of some sharing of knowledge, information, some emotional support, or just by giving some company to others, or maybe in terms of money also. I'm not talking about lending money or money with interest and all that. I'm just talking about sheer small little help in terms of money as well. So this could be any kind of help. So what happened? So in our childhood, we have always been told that we should be helping each other, and these are our values, core values. Because by helping each other, we really get a lot of joy. We will talk more about it in part two. But we have never been taught that how we can be happy by getting help from others. We many a time hesitate while asking help from others. Gone are those days when the families were joint families and they were very, very close knitted families and people used to help each other on their own. But now we need to ask help. What's the importance of asking help? Because when we ask help, we actually, open up our mind, and it actually creates cohesiveness. It creates a bond between the one who asks help and the one who offers help. So it actually nurtures our relationship. It also tells us who is our real friends and who are not, because there are situations when they are tough, and in such situation we get this litmus test done. So it's very, very important that once in a while we should ask help from our friends and family. And another thing is that many a time we have our little ego inside us, and we don't feel like asking help from others. But when we ask help, we become little humble. We keep our pride little aside, and that is very, very important. Many people say, I can ask help for others, but not for me. Fine, fair enough. If you can ask help for others, that means you are putting your reputation, your relation with the other person at risk, and you are trying to help the another person. In a way, you are getting a goodwill. So it's a good win-win situation for everyone. So there are various ways through which we can take help from each other. Another important thing is we must ask help from those who are younger to us or who are from different genders and caste and creeds, because that way we are promoting some kind of inclusion and we get different perspective from those people, and that actually help us in taking correct decisions. So these are the various factors which are very, very important when we think about taking help from others. Now there are people who hesitate asking for help, including me too. So what happens? What are those factors which actually makes us hesitate while asking help? The point number one is we have this superwoman, superman syndrome. We think we are self-reliant, we are independent, and we don't need anyone's help. We can, manage things on our own. Is it a reality? Think about it. So that stops us from asking help from others. Then there is a factor of trust. When we ask help from other person, we must have that trust in the other person that, okay, that person, even if I open up with that person will keep whatever information I share with him or her only. So if that trust is not there, there is a fear of the other person from whom you are asking help may take my disadvantage. That could be the fear in a person's mind, and that stops him from asking for help. When people actually help, Sometimes they go gaga about it all over. They talk about helping the other person, and they make sure that the one who is asking help is obliged to them. They will keep reminding the person that, okay, see, I have helped you, I have helped you. And people don't like to get such kind of obligations. They don't like that somebody is talking all over about such kind of situation, and they stop asking help from even others, not from that particular person, but in general. They fear that, okay, if I ask help from someone else, that person will go everywhere and talk about it, and I don't like it, so they just stop it. Sometimes people have this inferiority complex within them, that, okay, this person is helping me today, but will I be able to help this person in the same manner in future? People have these kind of complexes, and for no reason, some fear and insecurities about the future, and they just say, okay, I will manage with whatever I have, let me not ask help from others. This is how we stop ourselves from asking help. So what can we do? There are few things which we can remember while asking help. First thing, unless we ask, nobody is gonna help us. Many a time we have this kind of feeling that people around us should understand my situation and they should come on their own and help me. But it doesn't happen. A baby has to cry if he or she is hungry, and then mother feeds him. So it's very, very important that we should cry out and ask for help. That is first thing. Secondly, let's not take the person who is helping us for granted. Many a time people take that person for granted. That person has so much of money, why that person cannot help me? Sorry, let's not take the other person for granted. That person may have his or her own priorities. And very, very importantly, be ready to accept no from the person who is helping you, because there is a possibility that person is not in a position to help you at that moment, though he or she has helped you many a time earlier. But people get really feel dejected, they feel rejected when they hear no. Don't take it personally. It's not you as a person. It's for that particular condition, for that particular situation. And please be grateful. Please be grateful for whatever help that person who has said no currently has helped you in past. Please be grateful for that. And also please be grateful for whatever help you get from people. It can be small or a big help, any kind of help. It's very, very important that we have to be very clear in our intentions, in our words when we are asking help. Let there be no ambiguity, no hidden agendas, no hidden meanings, no hidden promises, no nothing. Let's be clear with our words and intentions and our emotions. It's very, very important, friends. And even if you think you are not in a situation to help others at this moment, there are always chances when you can help others. May not be the person who is helping you, but there are many more other people around you to whom you can offer your help and your helping hand. And that way you complete the circle. It's giving and taking. Ultimately, these are relations we have with our friends and family. There is always some transaction, provided we oblige the terms and conditions apply to those transactions. The whole thing is really, really joyous and gives us a lot of happiness. I'm learning this art, still not master it, but yes, I have understood the importance of asking help, because I know it gives me a lot of joy when I realize there are so many people around me who are ready to offer help, and I find it really, really important in my life. I find I'm rich to see those people around me who are ready to offer some kind of help. So friends, I hope you also learn this art and see how many people are there around you who care for you, who love you. This is all for today. We will see you tomorrow with video in Marathi, and next video part 2 about how we can be happy by just helping others.